Hey, what's happening? It's Paul Farmer. This is DB Freedom Project. That's our coaching group. You come join this group for free. Get free training, step-by-step training. It's going to help you no matter what you're promoting. Get better results. Now, what I want to go over today is something I feel is I know it's very, very important, and it's something that I had to do to really start getting results. And what I'm talking about is I had to make a mindset shift. I had to start thinking differently about sales. Because before I got started online, any time I was offered a sales job, anything that had to do anything with sales, I would run from it. And I know this is a big issue for a lot of people. They are terrified of selling to other people. And, it just, you don't want to be pushy. You don't want to get rejected. There's a lot of different things going on there. And I just want to share with you what I did and what I've done to eliminate that feeling of you're being pushy and you're doing something that you feel is wrong or whatever you're feeling. Because I know I went through that. And the shift that I made, and what I had to do was I had to stop looking at it as a sale. And what I mean by that is I had to start looking at it like, wow, you know what? I have the opportunity to help someone else. That was huge for me. That shift was huge for me because before I felt bad. I felt like, I didn't want to get rejected. I didn't want to be pushy, and maybe that's where you find yourself right now. So what I had to do was basically remove that idea, right? Remove that idea and change it, or flip it, right? To, you know what? It's not about sales. It's about helping other people because that's what I'm all about. I like to help people. I like to see people grow. I like to see people accomplish their goals. That's what I like to do. I've liked to do that pretty much my entire life. So for me, as long as I'm in a position where I can help other people, then I can find passion in that because that's really, truly where it comes from. Like, I really genuinely want to help other people become financially free. That's just a huge goal of mine. I want to help people. I watch, 97%, at least 97% of people aren't even making $100 online. At least not even $100 a month online. And I think that's just terrible. I think it's terrible, and I don't believe it needs to be that way. So, and I talk to tons and tons of people, and they don't even have $50 they could spend on something. Nah, it's not. That's a whole different discussion, but I just want you to understand that I had to start coming from a place where I'm helping you, It doesn't matter what it is. If it's something that can help you achieve a goal, make your life a little easier, that makes me sleep better, right? That's what pushes me because the truth is I'm being selfish if I'm not sharing what I have with you. If I have something that can help you and I don't share it with you, then I'm being selfish. And that's the way I started looking at it. I remember T. Harv Eker said something like that in his book, Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. He said, if you're not passionate about what you're doing the wrong thing, And you need to be sharing it with other people. So what I'm passionate about, it's not necessarily the business I'm promoting. What I'm passionate about is helping other people become financially free. That's what gets me excited. I'm getting all kinds of messages today, guys, so if that pops up, just bear with it. But this was a huge shift for me. When I started thinking in that manner, when I started thinking, okay, what can I do to provide value to help other people become financially free? It stopped being about the business. It started being about, you know what, I can genuinely help these people. And that's what I've set out to do, and that's why I'm able to connect with so many people and why I don't really have a problem sharing what I'm doing because I know, without a doubt, it can help them. For example, right now I'm doing a high-ticket program. It's mostly a passive high-ticket program. It does about 90% of the heavy lifting, does about 90% of what most people struggle with is taken care of. They have phone closers, and it pays big commissions. So when I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, you know what's awesome about this is it can help a lot of people if they choose to, if they do what they're taught, if they follow the system, to become financially free fast. I'm not talking 3 to 5 years. I'm talking fast. And that's where I come from. Because, I used to think that, hey, you know what? Maybe if the product was really, really low cost, that would give more people an opportunity to really do something. But the reality is, at least what I have discovered in my experience, when it is low, typically that attracts a certain crowd. These are people that typically don't want to take any risks. They're very broke-minded. I'm not saying all of them. I'm just saying this has been my experience. So when you offer something that's really low ticket, typically people aren't going to do a whole lot with that. There are some that will go and run with it. But typically, I have offers that are free, absolutely free. And I have people that do absolutely nothing with it. If they would just do something, if they would follow the training found in DB Freedom Project and just do something, take some kind of an action, they could be on their way to becoming financially free. I truly believe that 100%. Okay, so I believe that we all have opportunities, but it's just a matter of if we really want to seize those opportunities, if we really want to get away from allowing our excuses and feeding our fears to keep us. Because that's what seems to happen a lot. A lot of people come around, no, I can't do this or I can't do that because of this and that and this and that. Life's not perfect. Life will never be perfect. I think the planets aligned last year actually, which is funny. But, the planets are not going to just go in line for you. And you just got to roll with it. So anyway, I hope this helps you. I really hope this helps you have some breakthroughs. We have the Training DB Freedom Project to help you with this. You always want to be working on your mindset. You always want to be doing what you can to think differently. Think in a success mindset. Think in an opportunity mindset. Stop saying things like I'm frustrated or I can't afford it or, just any of these things. I can't. I don't know how. These are all things that take the power away, keep you stuck, keep you broke. And, I have to work on it too. That's one of the reasons I do videos every day is, it's to help you, but it helps me too because it enforces these ideas. But yeah, that's what I would say is, take it away from being a selling model to being a helping model. That's what helped me. I've had many companies fall apart, just totally shut down, collapse, have problems. You name it. I've had it. I've been through it. And I never once called them a scam. I never once did any of that. But what I did do is I realized that it's not about the company. It's about you and what you bring to the table, the value you bring. And that's what pushed me to start creating my own trainings. Because I was like, you know what? I'm tired of putting everything on a company and having it fall apart on me and putting my faith in the company. No, I put my faith in me, in what I can provide, what I can do, and how I can help. Okay, that was a huge shift for me because no longer was I pushing a company. I was pushing what I could provide, how I could help. Okay, so that's just how I am able to communicate with people and share what I have with them without really any barriers. It's actually very easy for me because I know that 97%, at least 97% of people are struggling badly online to do anything, okay, to make any kind of money. So if I can help them break through, start earning money, start getting results in their business, I know that I have helped them. And that's a good feeling. That's what it's all about. And the more people you help, of course, the more money you're going to make. It's just the way it's going to work, okay? So I think Grant Cardone said, if you help 1 billion people, you'd be a billionaire. More than a billionaire, right? So you just want to look at helping people, adding value, coming from that space. Okay, so with that, make it a great day. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. If you want to know more about the high ticket program I'm doing, click on the link below. I truly believe this is one of the fastest ways you can become financially free. When I say financially free, I mean get your bills paid, have some money left over, be able to do some of the things you want to do without having to stress about it. That's what I mean by that. Of course, it can go way further than that, but that's what I mean by that. I'm not talking about mansions, fancy cars, all that. I'm just talking about get your freaking bills paid. Stop stressing. So you have a tremendous opportunity there to do that. It can happen fast. It just depends on what actions you take. Obviously, the system is very simple, and the training we provide, the support we provide will absolutely help you as well. So with that, make it a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.